ISUPK.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
They are greatly despised. World War III is coming, right? We all know World War III is coming. Why? Because they hate America. They don't hate the land. They don't hate the buildings. You understand? They don't hate the animals here. It ain't the atmosphere that they hate. It's a certain man that's here. He can't mind his own business. He has more foreign naval bases than any other nation on the face of the earth. And they're in every other nation in their land, pillaging and forcing his way into their lives. You understand? Why is there Christmas in the Middle East? Because a certain man went over there and forced his way into their business. He can't mind his own business. Christians love to teach that the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. We all heard that when you go into the Christian church, right? But who has come, stole, killed, and destroyed more than the oppressor? You understand? He stole America. He killed the Native American man. He destroyed the black man. He destroyed the Hispanic man. He destroyed the land. He destroys the animal. He destroys the air. He destroys the trees. You understand? He's stolen everything that he's gotten or put his hands on since he's coming out of the Caucasus Mountains in Russia, Georgia. That's who the Bible is talking about. Just look at the characteristics of these people. It only fit one race of people. And they have no remorse for anybody but themselves. They can kidnap you, rob you, steal, destroy you. But guess what? When you mention it, they look at you like you're the criminal. They look at you like you're the bad guy. The pride of their heart have deceived them. You are nothing. And that's why God has loved the black, Hispanic, and Native American man. And the time is coming where you're going to have to pay for what you've done to those people. Read on.
Verse 3, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
When black people are crying out saying, I can't breathe. And you decide that they don't have to breathe because you want to rest your knee in their back. Read.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
That devil that came and wanted to stand in front of the camera and throw up his weird signs.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
When my brother asked that Edomite, are we the same people? Were we the same people when your people put my people in slavery? And guess what he said? What did he say to you, Zerah? No. He said, no. My people saved your people from slavery.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
That damn disgusting bastard pride in his heart hath deceived him. Ain't no oppressive nation saved us from slavery. We was just fine where we were. They came and kidnapped you and forced you into slavery. And guess what? Slavery was never eradicated. It was altered. You understand? They never passed an amendment saying you can't have slaves no more. They say you can't have slaves unless he breaks the law. Then you can enslave a man. Guess what? It's more black men in prison than there were slaves in America.
That's right.
You understand? So they have more slaves now that they so-called eradicated slavery than they did when they just openly had it. Read what you got.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
Read on.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks.
Who is the Caucasian? Who know what the Caucasus is? Thou that dwells in the clefts of the rock. The cleft of the rock is a mountain. You ever heard the cleft of a mountain? The Caucasus is a mountain out in Russia, Georgia. Thou that dwell there. You understand? They was Neanderthals. You don't see cavemen that were black. We don't have Neanderthals. It doesn't show in history, whether you look at science, social studies, or any other thing. There was never a black Neanderthal. But if you go to Russia, Georgia, there is a certain race of people walking around on all four right now today. They're still crawling around like dogs right now today. They still live in the clefts of the mountains right now today. There's only one race of people that they call and name them after the mountains that they came out of. Read on.
Whose habitation is high.
Whose habitation is high. If you go to a hotel, what's the best part of the hotel? The penthouse suite. And where does that stand? At the very tip top of the hotel. You get the penthouse suite. These people haven't changed. They love to live high. That's why they build these high structures so they can live high where they're used to. Read.
Come, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
This don't sound familiar. Remember Trump? Oh, they got a button, but my button is bigger.
Right.
My button is bigger. Our oppressor stands on this earth, on this little rock, and pretends that he is the juggernaut that shall rule the earth forever. But God says something different. You will not rule the earth forever. These people on this side right here, that's also known as the black, native, and Hispanic man, is going to rule. The Bible said, when this world is gone, there's a world coming after it, and Jacob shall rule it. We are Jacob. You understand? Get yourselves a flyer and get in class, and you can find out who you really are. Because you're not Moors, you're not Muslims, you're not Christian, you're not black, you're not Afro-Americans, or any of these terms that they give you when you come up every so often. You understand? You are the true Israelites of the Bible. And the God of this Bible is only talking to you. It's written to you. The Constitution was written to them, right? I know they like to tell you it's written to all men. But when they say all men shall be created equal, were you equal? No, you were slaves. We was in chains. You're still not considered a whole man here in America. So the Constitution wasn't written to you. And we have to live life knowing that and walking and talking like it. You understand? Notice most of my people that pass by have to put their heads down and get away from the camera. They dodge the conversation because they don't want to make their oppressors mad, because you know it can come with it. You know, if you call the police and they call the police, who's more likely to go to prison? Who's more likely to die on this earth? They will charge the police, hands, backs, feet, whatever, and make it home. You can get down on one knee, lay on your belly, and still die that day. Read on.
Come. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Let this noise pass by. You know they can't control themselves. They have no respect for black men. So we gonna let them pass by. Read it again.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
What nation of people exalt themselves as the eagle? What animal sits at the top of every American flag? You understand? Ain't it on the back of the American dollar? Ain't it on the coin? It's on some coins for sure. America exalts itself as the eagle, and these people have always exalted themselves as the eagle. It can't be talking about the black man, because we don't even know where we come from.
Right.
We still calling ourselves African American. We the only people on the face of the earth that name ourselves after a continent with over 55 different countries in it. We don't know who we are. You stop the oppressor or any other nation of people and ask them their name, they know their last name and their history that come with it. You as their property gotta have their last name, just like they'll name a dog. You know what I'm saying? The dog gets some weird first name. Come here, Cujo, and Cujo got their last name. You understand? Read what you got.
Come, and though thou set thy nest among the stars,
Go ahead.
thence will I bring thee down.
Now get my math correct. In 1969, America landed on the moon, right? But also in 1969, the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana was erected.
That's right.
And we made it our life's business to bring the oppressor down.
That's right.
We come out here free of charge, except for on our own pockets. We pay to come out here and help our brothers and sisters. Right. We pay to come out here and teach and battle these oppressors' lives. You understand? Read again what you got.
Come. Thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down.
This will I bring thee down, saying who?
The Lord.
Saying who?
The Lord.
Those crazy black men yelling on the corner.
The Lord.
That dude with the microphone who don't know what he talking about.
The Lord.
It says, saith the Lord. So these ain't our words that we speaking. This right here is the Lord's words. We reading it straight out the Bible. Because you know any other time you can't talk about the oppressed nation. Just like if you mention the Jewish, oh, it's hell to pay. You cancel culture now, you understand?
That's right.
Drop that and give me that in 2nd Esdras.
This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verse 9.
Read.
For Esau is the end of the world.
For Esau is the end of the world. I know Christianity have you thinking that the world means the earth. No, the earth is always going to be here. It's been here, it's going to be here. World is just the age of society that you live in right now.
That's right.
For Esau, which is the oppressed nation, the ones that took you into captivity, is the end of the world. They're going to cause the fall of this world. World War III is at hand because they hate these people. They're ready to blow them up because they can't keep to themselves. They have to destroy everything around them. They need to be locked in cages because if you don't control them, they'll destroy everything.
That's right. And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
And Jacob is the beginning of the world that follows. I know you hear one name and think it's just one man, but it's not. You understand? It's speaking of nations of people. Jacob's name was changed into Israel. Israel gave birth to 12 sons who begot a nation of people. And that's how you get the black, Hispanic, and Native American man throughout the 12 tribes. You understand? If you're a Jamaican, you're a Benjamite. If you're a Haitian, you are a Levite. These are the tribes that you come from. Had you not been taken into slavery, you would know this, but your history had to be taken from you. They had to make the greatest black man to walk the earth a Caucasian. You understand? Read on. You know what I'm saying? They had to make Christ Caucasian. Why? Because they need to beat the black man down, the black woman down, and Hispanic man and woman down till they feel like they are nothing. And it's impossible for you to teach them that they are the most beautiful people on the face of the earth. That they are the most powerful people on the face of the earth. That they do not have to live on their hands and knees at all ever again. All they have to do is stand together as a people. All they have to do is learn to love each other as a people. All they have to do is learn to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, and you can rule the earth again.
Trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword.